Now I want to show you how to use a strategy in the computer. So everyone go ahead and open up your Chromebook. I have this web page already up for you. This is called a virtual clock. So let's look at the parts of it. We have one clock here and one clock here. The clock on this side says start time. The clock on this side says end time. We have the word duration. Duration is what? Can anybody tell me? Yes, very good. Thank you. That is exactly what duration is. Duration is the amount of time between two beginning of something and end of something. Up top here, we have the digital version of the clocks from down here. Okay, so if I move, let's just look at this. If I move my minute hand, you can see that my digital clock is changing, and you can also see that my hour hand is moving too. Okay, and if you look down here, you can see that the duration, or the amount of time between this clock and this clock, is changing. Okay, so I'm going to hit reset, and that puts everything back, the duration to 0, and just puts our clocks at like the same time. Okay, so let's do an example. I'm going to read a problem. Oliver started looking for his missing cat at 2 o'clock. Okay, so he started looking at 2 o'clock. Just going to write down the important parts of this, and then we'll talk about it. It took him an hour to find the cat. What time did he find it? Okay, 2 o'clock is my beginning time, right? Let's think about it again. Oliver started looking for his missing cat at what time? Yes, 2 o'clock. If it took him 1 hour to find his cat, 1 hour is our elapsed time. What time did he find his cat? Well, that question makes me think, we are solving for the ending time. So we need to figure out what time we found the cat. Okay, so let's use our virtual manipulative for this, okay? So what time did we start looking for the cat? Jessica? Yes, 2 o'clock. So we're going to start on our screen, start time. And we're going to move our minute hand until our hour hand is at 2 o'clock. Okay, coming around, stopping. Okay, so my digital clock and my analog clock both say 2 o'clock. Now we need 1 hour. So while I was playing with the left side, the right side did not move, but my duration down here did. That's not correct. So let's hit reset. Okay, now both of our clocks say 2 o'clock. Now we're going to go to the side that's the clock that says end time, and we have to do how long is our duration? Yes, 1 hour. Okay, so we're going to move our clock 1 hour. So we're going to move our minute hand until our duration says 1 hour. Okay, my duration says 1 hour. What is my end time? It's 3 o'clock. So now we know that we started looking for the cat at 2 o'clock, took us 1 hour, and we found our cat at 3 o'clock. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, I'm going to hit reset on my manipulative. Now it still says 2 o'clock, but that's okay. All right. Megan started cleaning her room at 5:30. If she spent 2 hours cleaning, what time did she finish? Well, I know 5:30 is my beginning time because it says Megan started cleaning her room at 5:30. So that's my beginning time. Okay. If she spent 2 hours cleaning, what time did she finish? Well, I know the duration, or my elapsed time, is 2 hours. Now I need to know what time she finished. So that's my ending time. So I have to figure out my end time. I'm going to go back to my manipulative clock. My start time is 5:30, so I'm going to move my hand until it says 5:30. Okay, 5:30. And I know I have to hit reset because my duration is not correct. And I am going to go 2 hours. So I'm going to watch my clock duration at the bottom as I move my clock. I'm going to stop moving my end time when I see that my duration is 2 hours. Now I'm going to read my clocks. My beginning time or start time is 5:30 and my end time is 7:30. So I know that 2 hours past 5:30 is 7:30. Okay, let's try one together. Okay, Joshua started washing clothes at 9:45. If the cycle took 1 hour to wash the clothes, what time did he finish his laundry? Joshua started washing his clothes at what time? Yes, 9:45. One cycle took 1 hour. What's 1 hour? Joshua? Yes, that's the elapsed time or duration. Megan, what are we looking for? Yes, end time. David, what are we trying to find? Yes, end time. Okay, David, where do I start? What do I need to do here first? I hit reset, yes. Okay, now my hours and minutes are at 0. So Jessica, what's the first thing that I need to do for my start time? Yes, we're going to move our minute hand all the way around until it says 9:45. Okay, Joshua, how many hours? Yes, 1 hour. So what do I need to do to my clock here? Yes, I need to hit reset. Okay, now I'm going to do what? Yes, Joshua, we're going to move the minute hand 1 full hour. Okay, so let's take a look at our duration. What does it say? Yes, 1 hour. So what is our time, Jessica? 9:45 is the beginning time, yes. What's our ending time, Jessica? Yes, 10:45. So we know that we finished our laundry at 10:45. Very good, guys. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a worksheet and you can work independently. I will come around and I will see if you need any help, if you have any questions, and thanks, guys.